and welcome to the softer side of gore, pretty much day one review, which I guess you could say are pretty much nostalgia reviews. So I did want to start off with, I guess, one of the better known classics, which is It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. To my knowledge, it's still very much one of those Halloween specials that airs every single October. And you guys probably won't believe me, but 2 years ago was literally the first time I ever saw this for the first time. I've never been much of a Peanuts fan. I know there are a lot of people out there who do love Charlie and the Gang, but I've just never really seen the show. And I just happened to be spending Halloween night with some friends that year, and they wanted to watch the special, so I watched it. It's honestly not a bad little short. I mean, in my opinion, for someone who really isn't exposed to Charlie Brown as much, you know, it's definitely very dated. It very much has that 70s feel. And I myself, to be honest, I did not see the appeal in it, but I know it's one of those things that quite a few people look forward to every single year, and it's potentially, you know, it's one of those Halloween standards. So pretty much the whole premise here is we've got Linus, who is a big believer in the Great Pumpkin, which to my understanding is kind of like his version of Santa Claus. So he's pretty much just waiting for this mythological character to appear. He's even writing his annual letter. The thing that I had totally forgotten about, which I really loved about the beginning, is where I believe it's Linus and Lucy. They're at a pumpkin patch. They're choosing their pumpkin. She, of course, goes after the largest one that's available. They bring it home, and she immediately just starts cutting into it, which causes him to cry. But it's just the crying sound effect, you know, just his immediate reaction is just, to me, extremely hilarious. I mean, I thought that was just funny. It caught me off guard. But, yeah, I mean, especially just to make someone laugh just that quick right off into a special, I think that's a great thing. You know, you've got their attention, you're keeping their interest. I think it's a wonderful tactic there. But, so of course, you've got the whole gang. They go out trick-or-treating, and Charlie Brown, for some odd reason, just winds up going as a dirty ghost or a filthy ghost, and he keeps getting rocks in his treat bag, which was pretty much the running gag, which once again is intended to be one of those funny or those humorous moments, which totally does work. And then, of course, I believe the gang ends their evening at a Halloween party, which I believe it was Charlie and Lucy couldn't even believe that they had gotten invited to. But they enjoy their evening. It's somewhat of a fun night. And then, of course, we do have Snoopy as his alter ego, which is probably one of the best animated sequences in the entire short. And, of course, they later do return to the pumpkin patch. Charlie Brown retrieves his sister. Got my Charlies confused there for a moment. But, you know, she pretty much just, I guess you could say, rags on him for wasting her Halloween, when everyone knows she only stayed there because she has a crush on Linus. But, you know, whatever, it is what it is. Girls are just weird like that. But, for the most part, yes, it is a very enjoyable short. Like I said, it's very dated, but it's also just the nostalgia factor. I find it very pleasant and very enjoyable because it is very much, as one could say, a throwback to a simpler time. And for me personally, that's why I enjoy older films. Is you get to see a different time period. You get to see different values and morals during different eras. And yeah, I mean, for me, that's pretty much my thing. But you know, just seeing all of this on film and, you know, just kind of, you know, getting the take on a special that was presented for children, which is still very much beloved today, and, you know, basically one of those holiday standards. I would say, you know, even if it's not a a show or a cartoon that you care for too much, I would say you have to watch it at least once during your lifetime, which I did. I obviously took my own advice. I don't regret it. It is one of those things that, yes, I'll watch every now and again, but it's not particularly one of those cartoons that I am crazy about. But as we move through the month, I will definitely show you a few more specials that I definitely do enjoy a lot more. But for those of you who do enjoy Charlie Brown, I would love to share thoughts. Maybe I'm just not grasping the whole point of the show, you know. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you later.